about, because there's people that want to know, why should I use good imagery? You know, why can't I just have a post that has text on it? Because I don't have images on my posts. Images are, I mean, you've heard the old saying, a picture's worth 1,000 words. And if you could write 1,200 words instead of 200, wouldn't you? In the same amount of time? Or maybe just a little bit more time to pick out a good picture. But using imagery tells a story that may either accentuate or allow you to better the content that you already have. Good images should work with the designs, but you should also think about actually styling your images. So this, the next part is a little bit for the code people that do know the code. This is what CSS code looks like for people that don't have a familiarity with it. And these slides will be off online, so you guys can look at them later as well. I'll put them on SlideShare. But what this code actually means is that every photo that I put on my website will have 5 pictures of padding, or 5 pixels of padding, and allow a border around it, so that every picture looks like a real photograph. I can take it one better and actually have it look like a real Polaroid, where there's a lot more padding on the bottom and a border around it, so it looks like it's thicker at the bottom, and you almost want to take it off the page and shake it to make sure it's right. But it's little polishes like that, and which gives me to my last point. It's little things that really make the big difference, because it's the little tweaks and the little polishes that you can do to a website that take a site from being just an average site to being a killer site. The most overlooked polish points that I've seen on clients that have come to me and are requesting some sort of a design: bulleted lists. How many of you guys know that you can have custom images as bullets? A lot of people didn't realize that. So you can have arrows, you can have the little chevron symbol if you want to make it a little bit interesting. You can have whatever bullet that you want and be able to customize that inside of the code. Hover colors, so if you hover over a link, that can be changed as well. You don't have to use just the default blues, purples, and reds that Internet Explorer and Netscape coined so many years ago. Your headlines. A lot of people think that they just want to have default text headlines. Switch the font colors around. Switch the fonts around. Try and play around with different things that are going to make your headline stand out, because that is the first thing people are going to see when they click on your content. They're going to see the first headline, or they're going to see that first little bit of text that's going to draw them into the rest of the post. Speaking of the post, a lot of people just use the default WordPress posting format, which means that you have the font title, you have the categories, you have the author, you have the content, you have categories again at the bottom, you have comments and tags. You can, example, Jeremiah Aoyang's site. His comments appear next to his content, basically a comment bubble. And that allows him to showcase the fact that he has a lot of comments on his blog. And his community being that important to him, he wanted to be able to showcase that content. And also the comment section. How many of you guys sort of have the default commenting list? It's basically just a bulleted list with people's names and their comment after it. How many of you guys don't know what comment style you have? A couple people, no, yeah, it's really overlooked, because they think, oh, people are leaving comments, but how much more willing are people to leave comments if the way that they leave comments